Hello and welcome back to Arizona, or specifically Glendale, Arizona, for some freestyle. As always, we have the 16 trucks we saw in racing back here for freestyle, and since there is only one more slot left for the World Finals, only one of these trucks will make that slot. And as always, here will be where you can skip to avoid the rules if you've seen these already. Otherwise, let us go into the rules right about now. Alright, so for freestyle, every truck will have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to complete their run upon hitting the first obstacle or doing a donut or some other kind of stunt. Anyway, once those 2 minutes and 30 seconds are over, then anything else the truck does afterwards will not be counted for the rest of the run. If a truck happens to roll over, it is allowed to roll itself back up. Recently, due to a BeamNG Drive update, we've changed this rule a little bit, since oil pretty much starves the moment the truck flips over. So, again, 2 minutes and 30 seconds for each truck, and if they flip over on their wheels, they are allowed to roll themselves back over. But if they roll onto their roof and their wheels are not touching the ground, then they may not roll themselves back over, since it would pretty much be impossible for a truck to do that. So, let us get on with the event. Up first we have Reckless Drivein. They lost round 1 against the Punisher, but here they are, our very first truck of freestyle. Let's see how well they do, and so we'll see how the rest of the truck should do. Getting into the truck here, off they go. Trying to find their first obstacle to hit. Looks like they've found what they want to hit, but they want a bit more speed off of it as they get themselves lined up with the ramp. Off they go. Up the ramp they go. Clock has started, and some pretty big air as their first jump here. Up and over the next obstacle, clearing the entire thing, coming back down with a bounce. Bringing the truck around, back again, up into the air. Pops it into a slap wheelie as they go up another ramp. Drives over some of the truck cars. Up one of the ramps on the main obstacle, landing back down on the center ramp very smoothly. And looks like they're going to put it into a donut. A little too much rotation and speed there. The truck rolls itself onto its side. Can they get themselves back up? Yes, they can. Right back on all 4 tires. Let's see what else this truck has for us today. Up over the ambulance they go. Right back down into a slap wheelie, driving it up on one wheel. Flipping the truck over again. And they recover it. Going back to the ambulance, up they go, clearing the vehicle. Seems like they're going to try to bring themselves into a backflip here. There they go. Up they go. Landing down hard on the side, it sounds like, but they roll onto their wheels and right back onto their run. Up over the center ramp, taking a bit diagonally into a sky wheelie, breaking off part of the roll cage there and breaking off 4-link bar. Putting it up on 2 wheels, and they will put it right back on all 4. Popping a slap wheelie as they come out of it, up over one of the obstacles. Ooh, landing it hard on the front suspension and breaking the front drive shaft on the landing. Looks like that's going to be the end of the run here for Reckless Drivein. Pretty good start. Let's see who's up next. Up next we have Monster Energy. Last time we saw this truck, they had a pretty interesting freestyle run. Let's see if the Freestyle will be just the same as it was over at the Sun Bowl, or will it be enough to get them into the World Finals? Looks like they've found their obstacle. Up they go into the air, getting themselves a nice sky wheelie out of it. Driving themselves up and over the center ramp there. Doesn't look like he's going for a donut here. He comes for the diagonal part of the obstacle. Up he goes, some huge air once again. Gets a little bounce and pops it into a slap wheelie. Up and over one of the ramps. This is going to be... Ooh, that's a hard landing, it looks like. One of the 4-link bars is broken, and I think one of the tires might have broke too. Putting it up on 2 wheels once again, going for the ramp. Up he goes. Another hard landing, breaking the 4-link bar completely off. It looks like the front right wheel is broken based on how hard it is for the truck to turn. Oh, he's just gonna... Oh yeah, something... Oh, yeah, okay, looks like the front drive shaft broke on Monster Energy because they're not getting any power down to the front axle there. Definitely gonna hurt Monster Energy's run here. They try to figure out what to do next. Pop it into a slap wheelie. You don't need a front axle for that. Into a front flip, landing it on the rear tires. Just exploding the body right off. They climb up one of the ramps with crush cars on it. Rolling the truck over, can they get it off? Right back on all 4 of those tires there. Still having some problems trying to turn, it looks like. Still trying to power through, but the front drive shaft being broken definitely won't help. And it looks like that is the end of the run here for Monster Energy. Up next we have the green Jester. I picked the green one because this track is pretty much green, so I figured, hey, why not the green Jester? Anyway, Jester's had some pretty good events or runs so far. Let's see how they do in this final one before the World Finals. Looks like they found their first obstacle, and up they go. Right back down onto the ground. Comboing it up into a sky wheelie as they come off one of the other ramps. Up into the backflip, up they go. Ooh, landing down pretty hard. Something might have broke there. We'll see. Truck right back onto its wheel, then yeah, that rear left tire is definitely broken. That doesn't seem to be stopping Jester. He gets into another sky wheelie. Ooh, lands it back down hard once again. Rolls the truck over. And gets back on all 4 wheels. Going across the main obstacle here, coming off on the other side. Trying not to hit the walls. He tries to line himself up for another ramp. Doesn't quite do it because of the tire. Up and across another one of the obstacles. That's going to be another weird landing for Jester. And it seems that they're able to land it if they put it into a wheelie. Looks like they're going to hit it reverse. Up they go, just shedding a lot of the body, just coming right off. And trying to figure out what to do, but that broken wheel definitely won't help them at all. Looks like they tried starting in donut, rolling themselves over, and right onto the roof. They won't be able to get up from that, and so that will be the end of the run here for Jester. Up next we have Mohawk Warrior, yet another truck we haven't really seen in quite a while. Escalade does have their ticket into the World Finals, but let's see if Mohawk Warrior can get their entrance into the World Finals here. Alright, getting into the truck. Off they go. Looks like they're trying to find what to hit first. Up and over the racing lane they go, landing it right back down on the other side. Gonna go for the backflip ramp immediately. Up they go. Some big air off of that backflip ramp. They land it back down. Going off for the main obstacle here. Up and across the center ramp they go. Landing it right back down. Almost popping it into a slap wheelie. Up over the obstacle in the back part of the stadium, landing it right back down. Over one of the racing obstacles. Going for another ramp again. Up they go. Some huge air from Mohawk Warrior, landing it right back down and just discarding the tailgate. Who needs that? Looks like one of the four-link bars broke also. Up they go. Up over the ambulance. Coming right back down. Up they go. Landing it right back down. Getting some nice air up over the obstacle. Oh yeah, that four-link bar is definitely broken, as you can see now. Up over some truck cars, clipping the obstacle. Landing it down quite awkwardly, but managing to keep the truck safe. Up over the ambulance once again. Trying to bring the truck around and into a donut. Pretty good donut there from Mohawk Warrior. Still able to keep up their momentum. Probably thanks to the four-link bar that ruined them like they did Monster Energies. They put it into another backflip. Land hard once again. Backing up very carefully, trying not to break their drive shaft at all. Off they go, up over the ambulance. Some big air off of that ramp. And puts it in a slap wheelie. As they then drive across one of the racing ramps, spin the truck around. And the obstacle prevents them from going fully over. Up over, yet again, the racing lane. Gotta brake before you get the wall. Ooh, slams right into the wall just as time runs out for Mohawk Warrior. Up next we have Brutus. They had a bit of an accident in racing, which is why the middle part of the body is gone. The nose kind of came off too, so that was just kind of hastily slapped right on. I'm sure that's not going to stay on very long. Anyway, here they are, our first CRC truck of the day. In we go, and off they go. Looking for their first jump to hit. Looks like he's found it. Up he goes, right into the air. Some pretty big air off of Brutus. And yep, there goes the nose. Coming back around, going for the ambulance. Up he goes. Some more big air off of that jump. Coming back down, almost pops a wheelie, but not quite. Up over the small obstacle there. Ooh, landed down hard on the roll cage, it looked like. Might have to run into the wall there as he goes back into the main course. Up he goes, some more big air from Brutus. Letting it down hard, but the truck still seems to be perfectly fine regardless. Swinging the truck around, he's going for the backflip. Up he goes, spins it around, and lands it right back down. Going for his next obstacle, up and over the ambulance he goes again, and right back down. Up over one of the racing obstacles, puts it in a slap wheelie. Drives it right back into the starting area, and he comes right back out, building up speed for the next ramp. Up he goes, hits it at a bit of an angle, but still gets some pretty big air off of it. Crawls over the main obstacle there. Coming up along this side, spins the truck to the side, lands it on the side. Rolls it over, and right back on all four wheels. It looks like Brutus is going to put it into a donut here. Rather slow speed donut it looks like. Pretty long donut there from Brutus as he now goes up and over one of the ramps. Lands it down hard once again on the roll cage. Going for the backflip ramp once again. Up he goes. He hits it at a bit of an angle, but lands the truck. Now he puts it in reverse. Going for the center ramp here. Up he goes. Right across. It practically lands it into a stop, and time is run out for Brutus, so that little obstacle there did not count. He puts it right back on all four wheels, and it looks like the run is over for Brutus. Up next, we have Mechanical Mischief. They did fairly well in racing. This is a custom truck, and I believe the body is inspired by that of the modern-day Black Pearl with the two end pieces there kind of narrowing in along the chassis. It still looks pretty nice. Let's see what Mechanical Mischief has for us in Freestyle. Not going for the crushed cars, it looks like. Looks like he's found his ramp. Up he goes, into the air. Lands it down hard. It looks like something's already broken on the truck. You can see one of those bars flailing around as he puts it into a donut. Got real close to the wall there. He stopped at about the perfect time as he crawls over the entire obstacle here. Drives straight into the ambulance and crawls right over it. Goes for some more crushed cars. Brings the truck around up over a ramp into a bit of a sky wheelie, although probably not quite actually. Crawls over some more crushed cars and drives it on one wheel for a bit, and he comes over the racing lanes, puts the truck on the side, and is on all four wheels once again. Going for the backflip ramp, up he goes, spins it around, lands on the side tires there, but is able to get it right back onto all fours. Going off one of the racing ramps, up he goes, high into the air. Lands it right back down, pops it into a bit of a wheelie. Puts the nose up into the sky once again. Almost had a bit of a stoppie there. Brings the truck around, slams it right into one of the ramps. I think one of the four-link bars just broke. And it looks like he's trying to recover. Can he save it? Yes, he can. Mechanical Mischief once again back on all four tires as he then sends it over a ramp. Lands right back down. Doesn't quite pop a wheelie out of it. And there was one of the four-link bars. I think he broke another one too. Oh yeah, the inside four-link bars on the front axle are just completely gone. He puts it in reverse. I think one of his tires broke too. Lands it onto the side of the truck. Can he get himself back upright? Looks like he can. Going back to from the obstacles, up he goes. It looks like the entirety of the left side is just broken in terms of the wheels. Ooh, hits one of the ramps pretty hard as he lands it down once again. And sticks it into a bit of a wheelie as he drives off. And time is now up for Mechanical Mischief. And it looks like he's going to stop his run right there. Pretty good run for Mechanical Mischief. But let's see who's next. Up next we have Bulldozer. No El Toro Loco today, as one of the El Toro Locos already has their chance in the World Finals. So instead we have the first bull that ever came out as a monster truck, Bulldozer. Let's see if Bulldozer can make their way into the World Finals, and so that way we will have multiples of these bulls at the World Finals. Off they go to find their first obstacle. Driving in the corner of the stadium and blowing some smoke out of the nose. Going to the other side and doing it yet again. Gotta rile up those Bulldozer fans, it looks like. Looks like Bulldozer's found his first obstacle. Up he goes into a sky wheelie before bouncing it right back off the rear tires. Crawling over one of the racing obstacles here. Up he goes. Smoke into the sky once again. Loses one of the horns. Truck still seems fine and completely unfazed by that. Up he goes into the air once again. Bouncing it back down, driving on two wheels, and saves it. Oh, as he puts it back up on the two wheels once again. Going for the backflip ramp this time. Up he goes, loses the hood, and just completely lands it once again. Nice landing by Bulldozer there. Crawls over the ambulance. Driving over some of the racing obstacles, driving past one of the horns, trying to start a donut, doesn't quite get it started. Rolls it onto the side and will recover. Incredible save by Bulldozer there. Oh, goes on his side once again. And will land it right back onto his wheels, but before he does, he's got to pop a wheelie really quick. And he spins the truck around once again, almost breakdancing there. It looks like he's fine once again. Oh, he's not fine. That rear left wheel is definitely not working anymore. That's going to make steering much harder for a Bulldozer, and it almost flips him over, but he manages to recover. Driving over the main obstacle, coming right back down, pops a bit of a wheelie, that rear wheel giving him some real trouble as he lands it once again, and I think both of his rear wheels are broken now. Oh yeah, both rear wheels are just completely gone. This truck is like no more steering anymore. Bulldozer putting on quite the run here. It might be an El Toro Locos. He flips it off the backflip ramp once again. Goes for yet another ramp, pops it into the air, spins it along the side, rolls it along the roof. Can he save it? Ooh, not quite. And time is up for Bulldozer as he lands the truck on its side. Pretty good run from Bulldozer there. Let's see who's next. Up next we have the Punisher. This is a truck that I personally haven't seen, but I know it was fairly new. Anyway, here it is in BeamNG Drive. Based on the show Punisher, of course, based on the Netflix logo, which is based on the hero. So, or the anti-hero, I should say. Anyway, let's see what Punisher has for us here in Freestyle at Glendale. Looks like he found his obstacle really quick. Up he goes into a sky wheelie. Lands it right on the back of the truck, bouncing it off. That must have hurt, because that was absolutely not on the suspension. Crawls it up onto the backflip ramp. Drives himself right off, drives it on the front wheels. Spins the truck once again. Absolutely incredible stunt by Punisher there. Let's see how the rest of this run is before we determine a winner for Freestyle. So far going fairly strong, keeping up his momentum very well. Claw flies over the ambulance, lands it right back down. Rolls it over. Can he get himself right back up? Yes, he can. And Punisher just keeps on going. In fact, he's going to put it into a donut, it looks like. Ooh, not quite, as he clips the obstacle there. Gives a little bounce off the wall. Up one of the ramps he goes. Comes right back down. Driving over some of the body parts as he does so. Flies high into the air. Lands it right back down. Tries popping up on two wheels, it looks like, but doesn't quite get the chance to. But he will put it into a donut instead. Puts it up on two wheels again as he drives it out. Rolls himself right back over. And he seems to be stuck on the wall. And with that, that will put a very unfortunate end to the run here for the Punisher. And with that, that will be the end of Part 1 for Freestyle. I will see you again in Part 2.